Did patch 4.1 bring a meta shift to Splatoon 3? Hey, it's Pokaie, and just a quick little video just giving my thoughts about patch 4.1. Now, as of recording this video, patch 4.1 released last night, and with it, we saw a slew of changes ranging from a buffed ink vac, buffed super chumps, buffed angle shooter, buffed sprinkler, and even a UI change to Gutu, and I think a slight nerf to all inkjets. So like patch 4.1 is certainly a very interesting patch. It brought a lot of buffs to majority of weapons and very little nerfs, which I do like to see, to be honest. But the thing I want to talk about today is whether or not it brought a meta shift. To be honest, I think it did, but not by much. I talked about this a little bit in my VJet video that's out there coming up, or it's already released, so check that out when you get the chance, of course. But I feel like ink vac and maybe super chumps could bring a small meta shift to Splatoon 3, since ink vac right now with weapons that it's on, such as VJet, 96 gal, and I would say Rapid Blaster Pro, you know, like those weapons can perform fairly strong now thanks to this ink vac buff, and I feel like more so 96 gal and VJet thanks to the buffs that both those kits got in an indirect way. You know, Sprinkler got buffed, 96 gal has that, Angle Shooter got buffed, you know, VJet has that. So both weapons got an indirect buff, and I feel like both weapons are now in a better place. But did it bring a meta shift? And to be honest, I already mentioned this, but I think it did, because ballpoint, I think got a nerf. I'm pretty sure it has to like be more accurate now to get 30 damage, I think, or something of that matter. So ballpoint, I feel like in terms of the meta, it shifted the way it feels by a little bit, but I don't think this patch immediately knocks ballpoint off the meta, nor does it immediately knock off crab and more so splash from being a meta as well, as both weapons are still able to perform fairly well. I think what this patch really did was not really like knock off the current meta weapons to make them unviable or like weaker than they were pre-patch. What it did instead was make a bunch of other weapons, or even just a few other weapons, stronger to bring those weapons into the meta, because now weapons such as Luna Blaster have I assume a better time getting their kills while using less intensifying action, which a majority of blasters thrive off of using, you know, aside from S Blast, which I feel like doesn't really need it. So Luna's in a fairly better place now, and Zap's also got a change, they're more accurate, I believe, which is also very good for them. So like just a bunch of weapons have been buffed and changed in either direct ways or indirect ways, which brings them into the meta in some way, you know, like in either whether it be like via a supportive way or just like, you know, in a way that lets them be more aggressive. Some weapons have gotten a change that makes them able to compete with other weapons, you know, with other weapons that are meta. So I just feel like while the meta change, or meta shift I should say, isn't really too big, you know, because because of course we're still gonna see machine, we're still gonna see crab and splash. I'm at least hopeful that this patch brought enough of a shift to the meta to the point where we're gonna be able to see, you know, vanilla Jesquelcher, Luna Neos, you know, just a bunch of weapons into the meta to make things more interesting. Because, you know, I feel like at this point we're all getting a little bored of the meta for Splatoon 3. You know, it's either machine, splash, or ballpoint at this point, or E-liter, I guess. So I feel like, you know, this does spice things up a lot, and honestly, I'm very excited to see where the game goes, like, and where the competitive community chooses to go from here, because right now things are looking fairly interesting. But that is all I got to say for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. You know, will there be a meta shift for Splatoon 3, or maybe I'm just insane and there won't be one anytime soon? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But for now, hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.